Oh, I try to stay focused. In fact, I grade myself on every presentation that I make when I come on Wednesdays by two things in the quality of the programming, and that is focus and clarity. Now, that's how I do it. It's not patience, I don't think. It's that I try to stay focused on what it is I'm trying to do. And what I say that I'm trying to do, I'm trying to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice. And that would mean, in the compensatory definition, guaranteeing that no person is mistreated, either by word or deed, words or deeds. No person is mistreated. That's part one of the definition, compensatory definition for justice. And part two, guaranteeing that the person that needs help the most gets the most constructive help. And I'm supposed to keep that in mind, staying focused on that anytime I'm having a conversation with someone. Now, every now and then, I get, out of habit, let my emotions seep into what's going on and upstage the logic. That's not ever supposed to happen. And I have to catch myself sometimes and say, wait a minute, I'm not being, I'm letting my emotions get in the way of logic. No, logic always is out in front. The emotions are supposed to lead to logic. Emotions serve a purpose, but emotions are always supposed to lead to logic. Now, what is logic? Cause and effect. So, in other words, you're trying to put the tire on the car. I mean, there's a logical way of doing that. You're trying to start a fire. You're trying to put out a fire. It's a logical way of doing that. Stay focused on the logic. Now, you can let the emotions get involved with you. I mean, the emotions do serve a purpose, and the emotions are supposed to lead to logic, though. You always connect the two. Your emotions, what is emotion? Emotion is energy. You need energy. You need energy in gasoline. I mean, that's the difference between gasoline and other substances. You have a certain type of fire in that fluid that will give, you might say, life to the automobile engine. When you put air in the tire, that's a logical way of going about doing that. Therefore, the tire becomes what you call inflated rather than a flat tire. When you put air inside the tire and then seal it off, then the tire is ready to roll. Now, there's a logic for doing that. Now, you can be emotional about getting it done because that's the energy that you have that drives you to want to get it done. But it has to be done with a connection to what you're trying to accomplish. So that's where the so-called, what you might call it, patience comes from. Really, I'm just focusing on what it is I'm trying to do, what it is that should be done.
Okay.
And so just stay focused. If you stay focused on what should be done, then you don't let anything get in the way of that focus.